Hello, this is Sasha.
And I'm Chris, and we are When Particles Collide.
We met in the spring of 2010 when we were both cast in a Bangor, Maine production of Hedwig and the Angry Inch. I played guitar.
And I played drums.
We loved playing together and hanging out so much that eventually we formed this band and even got married 3 years later.
Our ceremony was on the same stage where Hedwig was performed. Since that time, we've put out 8 sets of recordings.
We also discovered the joy of DIY touring. And while we tried for years to find the right balance of day job and active touring schedule, with me being a high school chemistry teacher,
And me working some very weird part-time jobs, it just wasn't cutting it. So we quit our day jobs!
yeah! High five. Since June of 2017, we have been touring the US and Canada full-time, living out of our 2014 Ram ProMaster. We play over 200 shows per year, and we even managed to put out a new album in September of 2018.
We book all of our own shows, do all our own promotion, and of course, continue to write and record. Doing all that administrative work, as well as finding time for the creative process of writing and recording new material, is financially and energetically taxing.
Sometimes the van breaks.
Sometimes we make $20 at a show.
Sometimes shows get double booked and canceled.
Sometimes it's too cold or too hot to sleep in the van.
Sometimes it's just hard to book over 200 shows per year. But there is nothing better than sharing the experience of creating live music in real rooms with real people all over the country.
And when we say all over, we mean all over.
Small towns in Wisconsin and Nebraska, people's living rooms and backyards.
And of course, tiny dive bars all over the US and Canada.
These moments are precious and can only exist when music does not belong to big corporations, but belongs to the little folks, like you and us.
And we are committed to keeping what we call our Unstoppable Tour going for years and years to come.
And now, here we are on Patreon. Patreon is a platform that allows us, me and Chris and you, to work together to make sure that the Unstoppable Tour keeps going. By directly supporting the band with a monthly Patreon subscription, together,
We're going to make new songs,
new records,
keep the van tuned up and fueled up,
keep the dates booked up solid on the tour schedule,
and make sure local press and media know that WPC is rolling through town.
the old models are out the door. We don't need a record label to take a gamble on us and advance us what amounts to a big loan with the hopes that we will sell millions of records.
We already have amazing friends, fans, and family that show us every day the songs we make and the travels we embark upon are making a positive difference in their lives.
And that's the beauty of the connections we can grow and strengthen here on Patreon.
Music makes the world a better place.
So let's make sure it is still played live in real rooms with real people.
So join us on this Unstoppable Tour.
We have a bunch of great tiers of support that will allow patrons to access new music instead of waiting a year or more for an album release. You'll also be able to watch behind-the-scenes video compilations, which are like mini documentaries about our life on the road. You'll also be able to read personal essays written by me and request cover songs for us to record.
We'll also have some rad interactive features like Skyping with me about wrestling or having me sing you a show tune of your choice. Or you could even Skype Sasha about science or get on-the-road vegan recipes.
We are so excited to be able to connect with you more regularly and have one place where we can upload our back catalog of songs, tour videos, and essays, as well as bring you new things from our life on the road.
Let's rock.
Let's rock.
Very Wayne's World.